our help to repair the houses. I would like to welcome our speakers for tonight. From Bahrain, Past President Mohamad Salahuddin, from Sulmania. From Belgium, Past District Governor Nathalie Huyghebaert, from Rotary Club Villers-la-Ville, District 2170. From Bulgaria, Past President Dimiter Mandradjiev, Sofia International District 2482. From Cyprus, Past District Governor Gevork Mahdessian, Rotary Club of Nicosia, Aspelia, from our District 2452. From Germany, incoming District Governor Reinhard, Fröhlich, District 1820. From France, Past President Robert Chidiac, Rotary Club Tours, District 1720. From Germany again, Rotarian Susann Jendricke, Rotary Club Worms, Nibelungen, District 1860. And from Guadeloupe, Assistant District Governor Maurice Saad, Rotary Club Guadeloupe, District 7030. Thank you all for being with us. Welcome to all the audience, to all the Rotarians, to all the friends attending this session. The first person who will be talking tonight is Past President Mohamad Salahuddin. The floor is yours.
You're muted, Pepe Salahuddin.
Okay, I'm fine. Can you hear?
Yes.
Good evening to all of you. It's what a wonderful opportunity to get invited to speak to you and a pleasure to participate in this event. At the present circumstances, we meet virtually, but I'm hopeful to meet you personally in the near future. I'm sharing a PowerPoint presentation with you and request you to watch during my speech. You can see the rough trace that we used to hold in Bahrain, which was a big event at the time. I'm proud to be a Rotarian and have been for the past 43 years. Sounds a long time. I became president in 1991 and greatly enjoyed my responsibilities. Apart from meetings and making new friends during those years, I made new Rotarian friends abroad regionally and internationally. I attended many district conferences in our district and a Rotary convention in Seoul, South Korea in 1989. That was quite an experience. The attendees were about 35,000 Rotarians from around the world. It was an unforgettable experience. I and other Rotarians cherished great memories of our visits during the attendance of different functions and meetings. Also came to know other countries, the cultures, the food, the scenery, and most importantly, formed new friendships, which without exception lasted until now. Needless to say, friendship chemistry works better and gets stronger during district conferencing and conventions. As you have noticed, I'm sharing with you a slideshow of photos showing different activities and visits by district governor at the time when I was president, inspecting projects that the Rotary Club of Salmania financed. Those two projects are greatly used, extensively used in Bahrain at the moment. One is a club, and the other is a handicapped center, a handicapped annex to a center. Looking at As looking at our friendship today with our Rotary clubs in Manama, in Bahrain, it's most pleasant to maintain friendship during weekly meetings and different social functions. Although social functions are very limited and our meetings are limited because of the pandemic, but hopefully that this is an exceptional situation which will clear soon. In conclusion, may I thank you for your invitation and would like to give special greetings to my friend, past District Governor Gevork Mahdessian, who has been instrumental in building friendship with Rotary members in Bahrain. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Past President Mohamad. Thank you for your presentation. And now we move to Belgium with Past District Governor Nathalie Huyghebaert. Nathalie, the floor is yours. Nathalie, we cannot hear you.
I will speak in French and I don't, do you hear me?
Yes,
I don't
yes.
have a PowerPoint. Il y a différents types d'amis et d'amitié. Chaque ami a joué un rôle dans notre vie. Les uns restent, les autres passent. Et on en retrouve certains après de longues années. Il y a les amis d'école, du collège, de l'université, des vacances, du sport, du travail. Chaque amitié est reliée avec un moment précis de la vie, à de l'émotion et à des souvenirs partagés, à des activités communes, à des moments de fête et de joie. Cette amitié reste ancrée et si par hasard on rencontre ces anciens amis sur notre chemin, même après de longues années, on se parle comme si on s'était vu la veille. Il y a des liens d'amitié qui survivent à l'absence. Il y a les très rares et exceptionnels amis de cœur qu'on peut appeler jour et nuit pour leur parler si on en a besoin. Puis il y a les amitiés Facebook. Nous n'avons jamais eu autant d'occasions de nous connecter et pourtant, de plus en plus de personnes ressentent de la solitude. Mais ces amitiés sont dépersonnalisées. L'amitié était à la base de la création de toutes les organisations internationales et du processus de la construction européenne, amitié entre les peuples. Et puis, il y a l'amitié rotarienne, puisqu'il s'agit de ça ce soir. On parlait d'arbres tout à l'heure. Polaris, lors de ses nombreux déplacements dans le monde entier, plantait des arbres en signe d'amitié. Il disait: nos arbres sont des symboles de l'entente mondiale et de la bonne volonté. Dans les documents officiels du Rotary, le mot amitié n'est pas souvent énoncé. Si on prend les documents officiels, on trouvera le but du Rotary, les 4 buts du Rotary, dont le 4e, faire progresser l'entente entre les peuples, l'altruisme et le respect de la paix par le biais de relations amicales entre les membres des professions unis par l'idéal de servir. Et puis, il y a nos 4 questions, dont la 3e, tout ce que je fais, je pense et je dis est source de bonne volonté et d'amitié. Mais il ne suffit pas de faire partie du Rotary pour être rotarien. Il faut cultiver ensemble cet idéal de servir. L'amitié rotarienne est vraiment essentielle car c'est elle qui crée l'atmosphère propice à l'idéal de servir. On ne peut forcément pas être ami avec tout le monde, mais c'est l'idéal de servir qui nous rassemble, le respect, le partage des mêmes valeurs, le partage de l'éthique, la confiance réciproque, le fait de travailler ensemble pour un projet commun et réussir des actions. Alors, il y a l'amitié au sein des clubs, l'amitié au sein des districts et celle qui me tient le plus à cœur, l'amitié internationale. Au sein des clubs, comme en tout cas chez nous, le Covid a eu des conséquences assez néfastes sur de nombreux clubs. À peine 50% se sont réunis par visioconférence. Il y a eu du désintérêt, il y a eu des démissions. Pourquoi? Parce qu'il n'y avait plus la convivialité de nos réunions hebdomadaires. Tous les clubs ont des hauts et des bas. Et suivant mon expérience, les bas, c'est en général lorsqu'il n'y a pas de contenu dans les réunions, pas d'action, lorsque les clubs se referment sur eux-mêmes. Au sein des clubs, c'est le fait de se retrousser les manches qui crée et renforce l'amitié. Par exemple, quoi de mieux que de préparer ensemble un barbecue ou de récolter ce que nous faisons, des vivres à la sortie des grands magasins. Les réunions déplacées dans les clubs voisins sont aussi importantes pour s'ouvrir à d'autres amis. L'autarcie est néfaste pour tout le monde, pour un club aussi. Et pour maintenir l'amitié dans un club, il faut éviter l'ennui et la monotonie, et c'est valable dans tant de domaines. Il faut proposer du rêve aussi pour susciter et renforcer cette amitié. Être ami rotarien, c'est être à l'écoute, respecter, être transparent, s'entraider, être solidaire. Et là, je voudrais dire un mot par rapport à la situation que nous connaissons en Belgique depuis 2 semaines. Ça a été un cataclysme. Nous ne sommes pas, oui, on voit des scènes de ravage des eaux en Chine, très loin de chez nous. Mais ici, l'eau a vraiment provoqué un cataclysme. Il y a des dizaines de milliers de personnes qui n'ont plus de toit, qui n'ont plus de voiture, qui n'ont plus rien à manger. Et il y a eu une solidarité de la part de tous les clubs, de tous les Rotariens belges et luxembourgeois pour aider, même si ce n'est qu'une goutte d'eau, dans l'immensité du travail qu'il y aura à faire pendant des années pour réparer tout ce qu'il y a. Il y a l'amitié des districts. Notre district 2150 est un jeune district puisque depuis l'année passée, nous avons été redistrictés. Au lieu de 3 districts, nous avons 4 districts, 2 au nord néerlandophones, 2 au sud francophones. J'ai eu la chance d'être gouverneur du district 2170, qui était un grand et beau district de 97 clubs et 3800 membres. Et donc, à chaque réunion de district, les rencontres avec nos amis du Nord, avec nos amis du Sud, étaient un enrichissement fantastique. Et j'ai été vraiment impressionnée en visitant les 97 clubs de voir combien les Rotariens faisaient et combien il y avait d'amitié au sein de ces clubs. Et puis, l'amitié internationale qui me tient peut-être le plus à cœur. Aucun Rotarien ne peut savoir, selon moi, ce qu'est vraiment l'amitié rotarienne s'il n'a pas voyagé et rencontré des amis rotariens à l'étranger, ne fût-ce que sortir de son club ou de son district. Partout, c'est mon expérience, dès le premier instant, au premier regard, on est amis. Partout, on est reçu comme si nous étions chez nous. C'est une amitié qui ne s'explique pas. Notre amitié est sans frontières et notre réseau d'amis est vraiment infini. Je pourrais vous parler de dizaines d'expériences personnelles. Le fait d'avoir assisté à la formation des gouverneurs aux États-Unis est une expérience évidemment inoubliable et exceptionnelle. On rencontre les 550 Rotariens gouverneurs du monde, mais participer aussi aux instituts, qui sont aussi des réunions de formation. C'est toujours les mêmes qu'on y voit, mais chaque fois, nous sommes tellement... Oui, pardon.
7 minutes sont passées.
Oh, mon Dieu. Écoute, je vais aller encore un peu plus vite. Donc, je voulais parler de ça. Je voulais parler des voyages au Liban et de tous ces Rotariens belges que nous avons amenés au Liban qui sont revenus avec la volonté d'aider le Liban, ce qui a été la réalité. Et je voulais parler aussi des comités interpays, puisque je suis la coordinatrice pour la Belgique et le Grand-Duché du Luxembourg. Les comités interpays sont vraiment une preuve concrète de cette amitié sans frontières. Le but est de créer et renforcer les liens d'amitié pour contribuer à l'entente mondiale et à la paix. Et c'est vraiment cette amitié qui nous permet de soulever les montagnes pour venir en aide aux autres. J'aurais voulu parler du Liban, de ce qu'on a pu faire. J'aurais pu parler de l'Arménie, des concentrateurs d'oxygène qu'on a envoyés en Inde. Et d'une autre opération aussi de plastique, qui était une opération qui a permis de réunir Belgique, France, Portugal et les Antilles pour accueillir des jeunes partis en bateau. Être rotarien, c'est mettre du cœur, à mon avis, et de l'émotion dans notre action. C'est ce qui nous lie. Cœur, émotion, plaisir d'agir ensemble pour servir de manière totalement désintéressée. Et c'est cette amitié particulière qui donne sa force au Rotary et qui donne envie de servir pour changer des vies. Merci, pardon d'avoir été trop longue.
Thank you, Nathalie. We can talk hours about friendship in Rotary. The whole life in Rotary is about friendship. I would like now to move to Bulgaria to past President Dimiter Mandradjiev from Sofia International. I think he has a good friend in our club with the past President Rami Majzoub. And right now in Sofia, we have another member meeting there, Dr. Birgit Schabler.
Thank you very much.
We hope he speaks English. Are you going to speak in English or French?
Thank you very much, Ronald. I'm going to speak in English, but if you prefer to speak in Arabic, German, or Russian,
English will be okay.
Okay. First of all, I'm a representative of the Rotary Club of Sofia Capital. This is the Rotary Club I'm representing today. I was a member of Rotary Club Sofia International until 2015, when we started the Rotary Club of Sofia Capital. So today, as it is written, I'm here as a member of the Sofia Capital Rotary Club. However, saying Sofia International popped up a couple of memories when and where I started my Rotarianship. Having been in the youth program of Rotaract for many, many years, I was accepted in Rotary Sofia International, the Rotary Club of Sofia International, back when I was 25 years of age, basically 10 years ago. So since 10 years now, I'm a full Rotary member. Anyways, this event today, my Rotary Club is very happy to be here as a representative of it. We have a couple of my friends in the club that are here also in this Zoom. Slaviana, the president, Kostadin is somewhere here also. Peter, our treasurer and elect president, is also here. But anyways, what I want to explain is the friendship in Rotary from our point of view, from the point of view of Rotary Club Sofia Capital. You know, we work every week. Basically, we have a meeting every week. 52 weeks in a year, we have 52 meetings, even more sometimes, with the extracurricular activities that we have. For example, going to the opera, going to movies, and so on, so on, so on, or making a barbecue, or having a pleasure, the pleasure to welcome Rotarian, as we did with our friend, your past president of Rotary Club, Beirut Cedars, Mr. Rami, who is also here, and I'm waving to him. And what I want to explain is that I'm sitting in front of 3 beautiful paintings, as you see behind me, 3 bouquets of flowers behind me. Yes, I'm going to lean a bit, okay. What we do in Rotary as friendship is what I always say, it's like flowers, like bouquets of flowers. We do a lot of different things, but they all look nice. They all come and make us feel good, not us only, but the beneficiaries, the beneficiaries of what we do. Now, for the past 5 years, Rotary Club Sofia Capital is one of the 91 currently Rotary Clubs in the district 2482, which basically is district of Bulgaria, because it's only the Bulgarian state in this district. What we aim to do is to try to provoke thinking, try to provoke interaction between many different clubs, not only Rotary clubs, but other also types of clubs. In this way, to build something like a fellowship network. Not only build a network of Rotary members who do something for the benefit of the society, or from the vocation where we come from, as being businessmen, or as being civil servant, or as being people who do culture or something like that. We try to build networks. This is what we aim to introduce to our members, that friendship doesn't come only on these and these days of the week, and only these and these months of the year. It comes every single day, every single night. Rotary, you know, it started like friends. You remember, maybe you know it better from me, 1905. Friends met up and started the Rotary movement. What we try to do is do the same. Through being friends, or through making friendship, we start something better. Through Rotary, we make the world better. Now, I'll give you an example. Having 2 weeks ago met with Rami, your past president, we started working on the idea of making a very, very big project with your club. We are currently preparing some documents, some information which we're going to share soon with Rami and with your members, because this is the way in which we can interact and make a better society, make a better place where we live in. Now, from historical point of view, Rotary Club Sofia Capital has had a lot of members and has had a lot of projects and initiatives done. Now, I'm not showing any PowerPoint presentation or anything like that, because I don't want to just show you something and just point you what you want to see, what I want you to see. Now, what you want to see, you can go on our website, rotaryclubsofiacapital.org, rotaryclubsofiacapital.org. It's a still only Bulgarian language website, but Google Translate can translate it autonomously and automatically for you. And you can see everything that we have done for the past 6 years and something. So having in mind that we are now interconnected in this Zoom meeting, I would like to first of all thank Rotary Club Beirut Cedars for hosting this event, making us all interconnect with each other, and try to do this as a tradition. I don't know whether you're going to do it again in 1 month time or 1 week time, or maybe some other club will try to do this with having more clubs coming in. But seeing that this works in other types of clubs and organizations, also other Rotary clubs have done it, but now this is something new to our club as a club. I think it's a very good idea, and I'm very thankful that you have done this. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, and peace be with you.
Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dimiter. It was nice knowing about Sofia Capital. Of course, we will take it again with other Rotarian friends from the world, and we will all get to know each other. And now back to our district, where past district governor Gevork Mahdessian will tell us about friendship, the way we learned it together, him and me, and I hope he doesn't speak in Armenian. Go ahead, Gevork.
Parev, at least I will tell you hello in Armenian, Parev. Anyway, thank you, Ronnie, for the invitation. And I'm glad to have all these fellow speakers from all over Europe and all the way to Guadeloupe or something. Yes, it would be nice hearing them and their experiences. And I would like to congratulate you. I don't know, Ronnie, if you knew that it is the National Friendship Day, the first week of August. Is that why you have?
Of course.
It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Well, the first Sunday in August is National Friendship Day. It encourages people to across the country and across the world to connect with each other by sending cards to each other and making new friends and connect with one another. This is a very good opportunity that you have arranged for this day. Now, what is friendship? A lot of people say, oh, he's my friend. That guy is my friend. This guy is my friend. But are they their friends really? Are they really friends? I think friendship is a serious affection, the most sublime of all affections, because it is founded on principles and cemented by time, because you cannot become a friend overnight. You can make, and like Socrates, the famous the thinker of the old days in Greece, he said, friendship is like money, easier made than kept. So it was easy to make. Maybe you can do a good deal one night, you make one day, you make money, but friends, you have to cement your friendship on a long time, during a long time. So there were Hubert Humphrey, for example, he said, one loyal friend is worth 10,000 relatives. Well, that's a bit exaggerated, of course, but he was a man who exaggerated things. And but it is true that one loyal friend is worth quite a few relatives. Friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together, said Woodrow Wilson. Now, I think this can apply into Rotary as well. Friendship is the only cement that we can hold, we can stay together and stick together in our clubs as well. If we don't have this cement to hold each other in the club and be friendly and nice to each other, then the club may disintegrate, because we have to have this nice fellowship and friendship, true friendship. We, in our club, for example, we start off the year with the president giving a party at his home, inviting all the members with their families, with their wives, so that they can get to know each other and they create friendship amongst each other, with the families, with the wives. And this creates something, of course, everybody pays his dues, pays his food for the food, which is collected there, and it's decided to what program this money will go at the end of the day. I remember at my party, we collected $1,500 for the enzyme, for the people who are suffering from, Alzheimer's. We have a center there, we look after them. There are 2 centers that the Rotarian, our club, looks after them. So we raised the money, and we were all deciding together. And we should have in our clubs presidents who don't say I all the time, we say we. We decide. We are every single Rotarian who joins the club should join to another subcommittee apart from the committee of the president, so that they will feel that they belong to some club, and they come up and they do and talk about their activities at the meetings. These sort of things creates a close fellowship amongst the members. There, every month we have an evening where the families go out together for dinner. Like tomorrow night, you're most welcome. We're all going to an Italian restaurant, Rotarian, our club members, to have a wonderful night together, to eat and drink and talk about activities and talk about projects, etc. Where does friendship come from? Where does it start? It starts from school. I don't know, I think Lady Nathalie was talking about something about schools and the young people. Maybe she was saying it in French, which I do not understand. Anyway, the friendship starts in many forms, and it begins developing from school days and university days. For example, we have a group of people in Cyprus who are students who were students in London, for example. There were Lebanese, they were from Iraq, there was from Sudan, there was from Cyprus, of course, from Greece, from Turkey, etc. And we all used to meet every Sunday, and we started an association there, a youth association in London, so that we could get together every Sunday and go out and have lunch together, and then go to the parks, or if it was not raining, to go into a pub and sit down and discuss how we could improve the situation amongst our countries, in our countries. It was like a think tank. We were trying to, as if we were special people trying to solve problems in our own countries. Anyway, but we did this, and we continued this, and up to this date, every year we meet most of these people, just to show friendship. I'm trying to show friendship, that we meet in one country, in Lebanon once, then we come to Cyprus, then we go to Greece, or we go to somewhere else, and we are joining together, sometimes with our wives, and we are talking about our good old days and things. And we have cemented our friendship in such a way that it is very difficult to part. The same thing happens in Rotary. When we go out to district conferences.
Gevork, 7 minutes are up.
Really?
Yeah.
How soon? That soon. Okay, then. Well, I want to give an example. We had some friends from Italy who we found out that there was an architect, Sauvignon, in Palmanova, who built the city walls of Nicosia. So we inquired about it. And these Rotarians, we inquired about the Rotary Club of Palmanova. They wanted to come to see the city walls. We showed them around. They came with their wives, a group of these Italians, and then they invited us to Palmanova. We went there. We created this friendship, and at the end, when we needed them for a big project in Cyprus, for an equipment which was worth about 350,000, and we asked for their help, they contributed a large amount of money from their club for the project itself, and they came for the inauguration when the machine was sort of installed. Apart from that, when I went to Bahrain, I made a lot of friends in Bahrain, and one of them was the first speaker today was Mohamad. And with Mohamad, we started a friendship which goes on we send to each other some interesting articles to read and study, and we are practically in daily contact. This is how friendships start. We have a cemented friendship, and this is how it should go. And we should be in our clubs the same way. We should be calling each other with our first names. And you know what Harry Truman did after he left the presidency of America? He was a Rotarian. He went to his club and he walked in and he said, you know what I miss so much? Just call me Harry. I'm a member, and just call me Harry. So, ladies and gentlemen, call me Gevork. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Gevork. It's always nice to listen to you and to the stories that you have accumulated during your life and your experience. Now we move to Germany, to District Governor, to the next District Governor, Reinhard Fröhlich. Please, Reinhard.
Yes. Hello. Hello from Germany. My name is Reinhard Fröhlich. I'm speaking for the Rotary Club of Bad Homburg. And Bad Homburg is located near Frankfurt, so it's right in the middle of Germany. I'm really delighted to be amongst you in this circle tonight because it shows me that we have more friends in the world than I expected. My Rotary Club has only one international relation club that is in Rome in Italy. And now I understand we have another one in Beirut Cedars. And obviously there are many more clubs around, and I trust I can speak to all of you as friends now in Rotary, which is a great pleasure for me. And I understand that we have a close friendship with Beirut Cedars. And I gather that most of the other clubs that are collected and assembled here tonight have the same partnership or some sort of partnership with Beirut Cedars. And this is a great joy, I must say, to see that and to see Beirut in the middle of a big Rotarian network. And now I'm very proud to be that our club is a part of it. Talking about friendship, I understand that friendship in Rotary clubs is a different thing in many parts of the world. One difference seems to be how long are members in the Rotary Club. In Germany, I can say it's a sort of lifelong membership. And we already heard from Mohamad, the first speaker tonight, that he is with Rotary for 43 years. Myself, I'm for 35 years now in Rotary, and I guess that many of you are also long-time members in Rotary. So probably this is a unique feature that applies to most of us, that we are sort of lifelong members. But as you know, this is a bit different in the United States, where they do have problems with keeping members in their clubs. So that's a very positive feature from my point of view of friendship in Rotary. And another feature, of course, is the international friendship that we all apply and have. In my case, it's not only Rome, our relationship club, but it's also many projects in South Africa, in Africa, and now in the Lebanon. I mean, the Beirut Cedars is a very strong partner for two projects of ours, one with a school in the Bekaa Valley and another one after the explosion in August 20. And this is really, I mean, I can only say, when this news came to my club, we were all hearts were open, and we all said, yes, we have to do something about it. And for the explosion project that we set up with Bayreuth Cedars, we collected some 30 other German Rotary clubs to sign this project. So I think this shows really how strong friendship can be in Rotary. And if I may address one last other item, I would like to talk about Paul Harris. He was the one who gave a quote on the first picture that we saw in this meeting about friendship. And I asked myself, who is Paul Harris? And I bet that all of you have very clear-cut answers to this question. I read a wonderful book, some 600 pages about the life of Paul Harris and the birth of Rotary. And what I learned there was that he was our founder, but then he somewhat disappeared in a way. And he didn't write a Bible or another holy book. He didn't leave us his messages. So we don't really have something to read what he wanted us to do. But when you see the first years of the Rotary clubs in the United States, I would imagine that we can form one sentence what he left us as a message, or what the message is: address today's challenges. That's something that seems to me very obvious, because the first project that the Chicago Rotary Club set up was a public toilet. That was topical at the day, and then came the idea of helping crippled children. That was the second sort of big item, and then we all know we are following we are supporting the polio project. And I would imagine, what is the next challenge that we should address? This, of course, is not a difficult question, because all the world, at least in Europe, we're talking about the climate change and the issues that come with it. And so I would like to end up with an idea. What will be the motto of the next world president, Jennifer Jones? I would imagine it will have something to do with sustainability and climate, and maybe also peace, which we all need in this world. Thank you very much. Now you're mute, Ronald.
Thank you, Reinhard. Thank you for these wonderful words. And we always look to your club for all the good things that come from it. Because of you, we were able to stand on our feet. We were able to help several hospitals. We were able to do a lot of global grants. Thank you all, to all your members. Now we move to France, to Robert Chidiac, a friend of Lebanon, a Lebanese, a French, but a Rotarian with a big heart. Go ahead, Robert.
Thank you, Ronnie. Good evening, all, and thank you for this first speakers tonight. You gave us a lot of inspiration of what can be, what friendship can be. I'm Robert Chidiac. I'm an immediate past president of a small club that we created a year and a half ago, and we are based in Tours. The club is named Rotary Club Tours Plumereau, and it's about 3 hours south of Paris. If you want to visit the Loire Valley, you're welcome anytime. We'll take care of you. I joined Rotary in 1997, and through all this time, I made a number of friends, as we discussed earlier. I want to quote Paul Harris also. He said in 1933, if you have the love of your fellow men in your hearts, my friends, you are a potential Rotarian, which means that all around us, we have lots of people we know that are good people. I'm talking really about the people, they don't have to be Rotarians now, but they can become one and then they can become our friends, because this is what it's all about in the end. We need people to help because we believe that we need to help other people. Otherwise, we would not do that. Rotary allows us to meet people from around the world. We have the same values. Wherever we go, we can have and contribute together to very large and magnificent projects. The friendship comes from the trust that we have in each other and the values that we share. As you know, President of Rotary International, Shekta Mehta, told us to each one bring one. I would say, yeah, sure, bring one. Yeah, but not only your friends, your existing friends outside of Rotary. Also bring somebody to help you on a project, to contribute on a project, and soon that person will become a Rotarian and will become your friend, because you will have them have meaning in their lives also. This is very important to realize, that lots of people out there wanting to be in Rotary, wanting to do things like we do in Rotary, and this is fantastic. It's only to us to make sure that we pass the right message. And the friendship that we have, of course, is very strong in Rotary, and distance is not an issue, and age is not an issue, and whatever nationality is not an issue. I am very happy because this past year, since the explosion of Beirut, I've been able to help as much as I could with the clubs in my club, of course, but also with many clubs in France. We have been able to do a very great project to help Lebanon, and I have to take my hat off to Ronnie and to Huyghebaert, who is online also. Thank you, Huyghebaert, and cheers to you. Congratulations, really, you've made a great demonstration of what Rotary is, really, because by sending medical equipment to Lebanon, what we realized is that it was a true Rotarian activity program where they opened to 28 clubs in Lebanon. So every single club got something out of the shipments that we've made. And let me tell you, it's not easy to do that everywhere in the world. Sometimes some clubs may collect things and keep them for themselves. No, there we had the true Rotarian spirit and the true Rotarian friendship. That's all I wanted to say, and I wanted to thank you again for inviting me tonight, and I hope you have a great evening.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you for the 3 containers that are now in the pier of Beirut and that we're trying to pull out as quickly as possible. We have 3 containers from you and 2 containers from Canada, all medical equipment and necessities, first necessities that we really need. Thank you for keeping up with Lebanon in your mind. And now we move to Germany again with Rotarian Susann Jendricke, who is in charge of inter-country committees between Lebanon and Germany. Susann, we can't hear you well. The sound is not good. We can't hear. No, it's not working. You want to use your phone? In the meantime, I would like to move to Maurice Saad until you fix your the sound, if you want. Maurice, are you here? We have Maurice from Guadeloupe. Maurice has called us and said he wants to help us. And there he is. He came, his wife came, and his wife, after she saw what we did, she entered the Rotary movement back in Guadeloupe. Good evening, Maurice.
Merci, merci Ronald. Vous m'entendez bien, j'espère?
Oui.
Mieux que- Bien. Je ferai mon intervention en français et puis j'aurai mes principales pensées traduites en anglais pour nos amis anglophones. To my French-speaking, English-speaking Rotarian, I will have my address in French, and I will translate the main thought of mine in English. Believe me, I do speak English, but when it comes to speak to an audience, I get very, very stressed and anxious, and sometimes I use words that sounds English but means nothing. So I will start, Ronnie, en français alors, si tu permets. Je te promets que ce sera dans les 7 minutes. Pas plus.
Oui, vas-y.
Très bien, ça le fait. Donc, bien sûr, je suis très honoré que vous m'ayez invité à cette réunion rotarienne. Je suis ravi de représenter la Guadeloupe. La Guadeloupe, c'est une petite île des Antilles et elle fait partie des Antilles françaises, entre autres. C'est une île française et ça fait partie du 70-30. Le 70-30 va de Saint Kitts Nevis jusqu'à Antigua et Trinidad, en y ajoutant les îles néerlandaises, Aruba, Curaçao et Bonaire, plus le plateau guyanais, qui est donc composé de la Guyane française, du Suriname et de Guyane. Donc, je vais donc intervenir, comme tu me l'as demandé, sur un peu ce que je pense de l'amitié au Rotary. Et je pense que les motivations de ceux qui nous rejoignent au Rotary sont bien diverses, mais je ne pense pas réellement que cela soit en premier pour se faire des amis. Bon, certains y voient une ascension sociale, d'autres un réseau d'affaires, d'autres plus noblement viennent pour servir parce qu'ils sont prêts à servir, ils ont le temps. Et puis même, on en trouve qui viennent pour trouver l'âme sœur, bon, pourquoi pas. Par contre, lorsqu'on arrive au Rotary, on retrouve une atmosphère, une atmosphère où prédomine la sincérité, la confiance et la bienveillance. Et c'est là qu'opère la magie en réalité, je dirais même le miracle du Rotary. On se livre plus facilement aux autres et on lève les verrous naturels d'autoprotection que l'on peut avoir entre nous. Et on commence à développer des sentiments de camaraderie, surtout la camaraderie. Cette dernière, donc, c'est vraiment le terreau de l'amitié entre nous. Et une fois qu'on a développé ces sentiments, on passe dans une autre sphère qui n'est plus celui du Rotary, qui est plutôt la sphère intime. Mais au départ, c'est le Rotary qui nous a permis de créer cela quand on est en confiance. Donc, je parlais de la magie du Rotary et c'est là que je trouve sa plus belle expression, que c'est quand deux inconnus se rencontrent par l'intercession du Rotary, que par, disons, tout ce qu'apporte notre mouvement et se retrouvent amis, des amis vrais. Mais le Rotary, ce n'est pas que des belles histoires, hein. On en est tous conscients, on en a fait l'expérience aussi. On se retrouve souvent, des fois, avec des joutes d'égout, avec des confrontations d'idées, des fois même avec du ressentiment. Mais en tant que Rotarien, et c'est là où c'est la magie, c'est qu'on part de la confiance, d'une confiance naturelle, et que l'on a envers nos amis, en faisant parler aussi la bienveillance réciproque, le débat est plus constructif et très vite la camaraderie. Et c'est ça le plus important, je pense, la camaraderie revient au premier plan. Donc je reste à penser que l'amitié, comme on peut l'entendre, une amitié avec un grand A, des amis très forts, c'est réellement pour moi au Rotary une chimère. C'est la camaraderie qui est pour moi notre liant. Et c'est cette camaraderie, elle se forge dans l'action. Et je tiens à insister sur ça. Cette dernière, c'est vraiment l'action, c'est vraiment le catalyseur de notre mouvement. C'est vraiment le catalyseur, celui qui va créer cette intimité finale, qui est vraiment l'ultime but du Rotary, c'est-à-dire la paix dans le monde, la paix entre les hommes. Et c'est dans l'action qu'on retrouve tout ça. Et puis je regarde Président Ronnie, je regarde Agop, et très rapidement, lorsqu'on a commencé à travailler ensemble, on aurait dit qu'on se connaissait depuis toujours. Et ça, c'est aussi grâce au Rotary. Donc, fondamentalement pour moi, il est pas particulièrement important d'être ami pour agir, hein. Je ne veux pas être démagogue, bien entendu, mais je pense que, si vous voulez, il faut être partenaire. Et je pense que M. Chidiac a relevé ça. Il faut être partenaire pour agir. Honnêtement, je suis dans un club. Alors, je suis dans un club, il y a 70 personnes, 70 membres. Franchement, il y en a bien une trentaine que je n'encadre pas, quoi. Mais par contre, je pense que ce sont d'excellents Rotariens, ils ont fait des choses magnifiques et ils font encore des choses magnifiques et ils en feront. Donc, on travaille ensemble, on se réunit autour d'une action et c'est là qu'explose tout ce sentiment, toute cette proximité. Donc, pour moi, et je pense que nos pères rotariens ont bien parlé plus de fellowship, de camaraderie que d'amitié. Et c'est là où on trouve tout son fondement dans notre mouvement. Donc, je redis encore une fois que quand on est dans l'action, les personnes, l'ego s'efface, elles se taisent, les préjugés tombent et puis on arrive à ce que l'on veut, c'est-à-dire créer cette émulation et voilà ce qui se passe entre nous. Je pense que j'ai fait 4 minutes là, Ronnie, non? Ou j'en ai encore pour 3?
6 minutes, 11 secondes.
Allez, en 1 seconde. I have 2 more minutes for my fellow Rotarian, English-speaking Rotarian. Okay. You allow me and you accept that I read the paper, just not to create new words in English. As I was saying,
yes, you want to try it again?
There are okay, the motivation of those who join Rotary are diverse, but I don't think it is primarily to make friends. Some see it as a way to rise socially, other as a business network, other more nobly as a way to serve their community. There are even some who hope to find their soulmate, why not, in the Rotary. Once you are there in the Rotary, then you find yourself in an atmosphere where sincerity, trust, and goodwill prevail. And it is then that the magic of Rotary takes place. So we open more easily, and we lift the natural locks of self-protection, and we begin to develop feelings of camaraderie. This camaraderie, this fellowship, for me, becomes the ground of friendship between two Rotarians. And there we leave the sphere of the Rotary to enter in something more intimate between two Rotarians. So this is mainly what I wanted to say to you, is that fellowship is really important, and you forge fellowship in action. And when you have two persons working together and achieving something, then you feel something, a magic happens, and something starts. And it can end up in real friendship and long-standing friendship. But the most important thing is action in the Rotary. That's what I wanted to say. I had more to say, but Ronnie didn't want me to say more. So thank you to all. And something else, you can call me Maurice, but you can call me Agop also, Ronald or Gevork. I love it, Gevork. When you say, call me Gevork.
Thank you, Maurice. Thank you for these nice words in the two languages. Well, I would like to ask Susann now to try again if her sound is better. Go ahead, Susann. No, it's not working, Susann.
Ronnie, let her try from her phone.
Yeah, but she doesn't have Zoom on her phone. Well, I'm sorry. We'll give it another try some other time, Susann. I thank you very much. I would like to thank every person who spoke. And since we have 4 minutes to go, does anyone would like to add anything?
Can I, Ronnie?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Ronnie, for this beautiful invitation. I speak English, French, and Arabic, and my club speaks Arabic. But for all of you, I will speak in English. In the beginning, I belong to Rotary Club of Sif al Bahrain. Rotary Club of Sif Bahrain started only 1.5 years back or less. Our first project, big project, was after the explosion in Beirut. And we have made it possible to send about 7 tons of essential things to the people of Lebanon to help them. And this was our first project in our life. And we were so proud, and we still talk about that our friends in Lebanon deserve it. And we have worked all the 22 new members to get this ready. And you don't know, Ronnie, how much trouble we had to just take it out from the port of Lebanon to our friends in Rotary in Lebanon. But I made it, and I spoke with the highest people in Lebanon to get it out. And it was out during the Christmas, and we were so happy to do that. This is a friendship. I came to Bahrain in '96. I am Bahraini, but I don't have any family in Bahrain. No member of my family. The people of Bahrain are my family. They are my friends. Everybody, they are all my friends in this beautiful country. Bahrain is the symbol of friendship, of being having a family from the people of this country. So you are all welcome to Bahrain and to our friendship at Bahrain. Thank you, Ronnie, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Osama. Thank you for all the help you have given us, especially that it was your first project. Thank you. Anyone else would like to comment, say something about friendship? Except Susan.
Susan can push Alt and A together. You will be able to talk. Alt A together in your computer. ALT with the letter A.
I think the problem with Susann is her microphone.
Yeah, it's a microphone problem. Anyone else would like to say something? Otherwise,
yes, I wish to just say 2 words.
Yes, please do.
I want to thank every participant, and especially you and Agab, especially you, Ronnie, and Agab.
Mira, thank you, Mira.
For the great Rotary job you are doing. And you give us the feeling what you really both give us, the true feeling of friendship, of big heart, and what Rotary should be. I'm very proud to be a friend of you, Ronnie and Agab. We're very proud of what you've done all this time since the blast and even before, and I'm sure you will continue. And thank you for all the participants and all the help you gave Lebanon. Thanks, everybody, everyone.
Thank you, Mira. This is what I keep saying, that it's when we have trouble that we can see the true Rotarian from the Rotarian who's coming for the drink.
Yeah.
And
yes,
everybody joined in to pack food boxes, to go to the hospital and see what they need, to go to families and see what are the needs. And it's continuing, and it's worse every day, but let's hope that the sun will come up after all these clouds. I would like to thank
Ronnie, Ronnie, before you, can I say 2 words, please?
Yes,
I'm
please
Maha.
Maha.
Okay. Oh, hi everybody. Thank you. Really, it was amazing. Listen to all speakers, and the friendship is really a wonderful part of our Rotary clubs and Rotarians. I have to say 2 words for you. Rotary Club Beirut Cedars, President Agab, President Ronnie, and all members. Going beyond the call of duty is certainly what you have already done and you are doing. Thank you so much.
Well, thank
Bravo.
you. You give us the courage to continue.
Well done.
You're
Well
our
done.
inspiration.
Well, I'm sorry I did not mention any of the help that we sent you, Ronnie, from Cyprus. We did quite a lot.
We all
sent
know. We
containers.
all know.
Yes.
We thank you, Gevork. Of course, you were one of the first that sent plane loads of help.
Plane load.
Certainly, Gevork will never forget your assistance, and especially you personally, how much Lebanon means to you.
I love
We've
you all.
always known
I
this.
love you all.
We love you too. And thanks for everything you've done to Lebanon.
Well, I need to end the meeting. I would like to thank everybody who is with us on the meeting. I would like to thank Mohamad, Nathalie, Dimiter, Gevork, Reinhard, Robert, Susann, and Maurice for joining us. And I wish you a very nice continuation for the coming year, for this year. Thank you all.
Same to you.
Ronnie,
Same to you.
Ronnie, we have to say that we all love you, Ronnie. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening,
Goodbye, all.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Goodbye.
evening. Good night, everybody.
Good evening.
شكرا جزيلا. Gevork, Kalinita.
Galinita, Galinita.
Good night,
good night.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Gevork, my regards from Los Angeles.
Oh, wow. Hi, how are you?
Ah, Gevork.
Nice.
We miss you. We miss you, Gevork.
Thank you. Thank you. I miss you too. Zareh is in Los Angeles.
Yes, you are welcome anytime.
And Maha in Montreal. This was really an international group tonight.
Maha is in Montreal? Oh, I
Yes.
see.
Thank you, Ronnie. Greetings to all. Good
All
night.
the best to all of you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Nice,
Ronnie.
nice seeing you.
See
Nice
you.
talking to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Dimiter.
Who is